I have another story about some animals and what they do in their habitat. It's called Bear Snores On. It's by Karma Wilson and Jane Chapman. So there's a lot of animals here. We have a bear, a bunny, a mole, and I think it's a badger maybe, and a beaver, and a bird, a crow. It's called Bear Snores On. Here's a picture. And if you look right here, this is the bear's den. This is his habitat where he sleeps in the winter. In a cave in the woods in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter sleeps a great brown bear. I hear a lot of rhyming words, so you can barely see him. He's in that little cave, what they call a den. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. So he's sleeping. The cold winds howl and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. So he's sleeping through all the crazy winter weather. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoe, creep-crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs and with a small hot spark. So it's too cold out there for the mouse, and he lit up a little fire so he could stay warm. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. So you see the bear is still asleep, even though this little mouse over here has a little fire going. The bear doesn't know he's there. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. A hare's another word for a rabbit. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. So now they're having popcorn and they're drinking tea. And what do you think that bear's doing? Says, Mouse sips wee slurps. Hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. So all the while they're having popcorn and tea and making all this noise, that bear is still snoozing. He is snoring. A badger scuttles by, sniff snuffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share." So he thinks he's going to go there. "I've brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." So what do you think that bear's going to do? Do you think the bear's going to wake up? Or do you think the bear's going to snore on? And they nibble and they munch with a chew chomp crunch. But the bear snores on. So he is so tired throughout the winter. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. So all these animal friends are coming in. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" Twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. So now everybody is in the den with the bear. Making all kinds of noise. They tweet and they twitter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. So that's his house, the lair. That's where he lays and sleeps. Hare stokes the fire. Mouse seasons stew. Then a small pepper fleck makes the bear. Uh-oh. They were putting pepper in the stew. What do you think's going to happen to the bear? He was snoring, but now, achoo! He blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes. Oh no, look at all them. He had a big sneeze. And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. He is not happy because they woke the bear up with that pepper on the stew. It tickled his nose and made him sneeze. You've snuck in my lair and you've all had fun, but me, I was sleeping and I have had none. And he whimpers and he moans, he wails and groans, and the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see, we can pop more corn, we can brew more tea. So he was all upset because he didn't get to participate in the popcorn and the tea. He was sleeping. He was what they call hibernating. That's what bears do in the winter. Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep, but his friends snore on. So now that Bear's awake, now all his friends are asleep. So Bear's just looking out at the winter cold. So in the wintertime, bears hibernate. That's what they stay in bed all day long in their den, and they don't get up until it gets warm and the spring comes. Then they go out and start doing what bears do. They go out and look for food, and they can take their baby cubs out there. All right, friends, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.